President Trump offered wildly different estimates of how many people he was promising to deport from America. 16 months into his presidency, hard numbers from the administration are hard to find, but researchers with the Deportation Data Project have the next best thing. They've pieced together federal records showing an exponential surge in detentions and removals. Now, ICE takes issue with the accuracy of the numbers at the regional level, like when you zoom into just Colorado. But the big picture is clear. Our Angeline McCall explains.
Our community has seen raids, immigration enforcement, but to what extent has mostly been anecdotal?
We saw that shift very much last March.
Andrea Loya with nonprofit Casa de Paz could tell you the trends now reflected in data from the Deportation Data Project, showing that ICE arrests across the United States more than quadrupled from 2024 to 2025 under the Trump administration, and 8 times as many people are getting picked up without criminal convictions.
We've just seen an increase of that profile be a lot of the folks who they're arresting are people who have never had an encounter with any sort of enforcement.
Casa de Paz helps people during and after detention. She says the profile of those detained has changed, emphasizing long-standing community members.
We saw 610 people in 2025, and a good number of those were locals.
The data shows deportations happening faster, with removals happening within 60 days increasing from 56% to 63%.
We've seen somebody be picked up and deported as fast as 3 days, which is something that we had not seen before. And at the same time, we have folks who have been sitting in detention for 6-7 months, and they are not being even granted either voluntary departure or deportation.
Trends now seen through data that Loya has witnessed firsthand.
Because from the beginning, this administration has very much said that folks who are immigrants are a target.
ICE contests the information from the Data Deportation Project, though this is information that is gathered directly from document requests from ICE themselves. In a statement, they say that ICE cannot verify the accuracy or the analysis. Kyle.
The other aspect of this, right, is the new arrivals into our country. And you hear the Trump administration say that essentially new arrivals have stopped at the border.
Right. We know that the president has largely taken credit for very few arrivals at the border. What this data shows, though, is that the trend was happening long before Trump took office and was already in effect during late 2024. So that's an interesting thing, right? Administration taking credit, but that trend was already happening.
And we know that it is cyclical, right? There's things the U.S. can do to impact it, things that are happening outside of our country. Angeline, thank you.